Oh man, look at this morning. Zeus and a very, very, very noisy crow today. Up there. Just ridiculously noisy. Them animals. So morning after moving everybody around, I'm sure there are a few people who are curious. How did it go? I mean, I know I am. Look at these guys. They're still just chilling out. A little bit messy here. A little bit of poops over there, a little over there. Some right where they eat. But overall, these two look like they're doing just fine. Just fine together. There's Ruli. Everybody's just taking it easy this fine morning. Crow's still crowing. Whew. Love this sky. Those types of clouds are really neat to me. Sun's coming through, looking good. Here's Peggy. She's here. Very chilled out. Also a tidy individual. One lone poop over there. There's Luke. Luke's next. He looks like he'd, oh, he does what Vinny does. Vinny hangs out in this corner a lot too. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? How's your food? Looking good? You finished off one bag? Yeah, he had 2 bags. He's finished one, halfway through another. Hey, pal. Oh, you're so soft. Hi, buddy. Anyhow, moving on, let's go check on the last 2 critters, which I expect to be in perfectly good condition because they love being with each other, or at least Roni likes being with Lena. Crunch, crunch. A little bit shady here in the forest, so it doesn't defrost as fast. Paddock's looking fine though. Not bad, you guys, not bad. Keeping things a little bit tidy. It's nice to see. Hello, Lena. I know. You guys had a major brushings yesterday. Food, how's it looking? Pretty good. A bag and a half. Sort of. What's up, Roni? Oh, right, buddy. Here, let me come in and pet you guys a little. What's going on, pal? A little bit icy here, eh? What? Why do you look grumpy? That's weird. You never look grumpy. I don't remember the last time you've ever looked grumpy. You don't want to shack up with Lena? I don't know. She seems pretty nice. Hey. Where do you need your scratches? Roni's the hardest one to figure out where he needs scratches. You know. Oh, hello, Lena. What are you guys doing? What's happening? Roni, why do you look so frustrated? You seem very unhappy, my friend. What can I do for you? Oh, what is it? What are you guys sniffing? What's on my sweater? I'm just sniffing. I smell funny. It's like a weird horse. Nobody knows. What? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's fine. He's fine. Everybody's fine. Oh. Oh. Maybe Lena gave him a hard time. A little. He's like, I like Gracie. I want Gracie back. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Moving on. Got things to do. Horsey check is done. You guys have now seen how acclimation has come along with everybody. I was most interested in Springer and Gracie, obviously, as they're brand new together. I have noticed that Springer is a little bit worried. Look at the pond. I love the texture on the pond, to be honest. That's cool. That ripply looking effect, like there was actually some kind of wind or waves that are down, something down here. It's not. It's just slush, snow that sort of became slushy on top and then froze. Where was I? Right, so yeah, I mean, poor guy, he's in a brand new spot, first time ever here. It's not that far away, it's only a couple of paddocks up, but to him it's all kind of new. But looks like he did great. Food's running out normally. Whoa, wow, you wouldn't believe it, look at that. Gracie, did you just push him out? Come on, camera, get your... There. Look, he's out. He got kicked out. Gracie kicked him out. What is going on around here? Gracie, are you now number 6? Well, go figure. Springer, you just get pushed around, buddy, by a 4-year-old. It's coming over. Ah, well, whatever. It's good. Horses work themselves out. Hierarchy gets figured out. Somebody asked in the comments, what's with the logs? It's true, I have explained it a few times, but it's intermittent. And for anybody new, the logs are there to give the horses something to walk around, something to chew on, something to kick around every once in a while. Things like that. Breaks up the scenery. Good for the horses. Okay, Zeus. He's ready. He says, oh, you don't need me. We gotta go. Got things to do. Oh, the sun's hiding behind the clouds now. All right. Okay, Truck. Wake up. Good job, Truck. Okay, we're out of here. Ooh, busy day. Got a lot done, but didn't take the video camera around much today. But you guys did see that Gracie and Springer are doing rather well together. That's nice to see. I didn't get the video camera out for it, but I did watch them a little bit more, and I noticed something very interesting, that Gracie seems to think that she can sort of push Springer. I'll see if I can get it a little bit tomorrow. It's really neat to see. He puts up with a little bit, but then there's this turning point where he's like, no. So we'll talk about that more tomorrow. In this little monologue here in the shop, because it's getting later, so I'm not going to head out with a horse right now. But I do want to, and have wanted to do a quick talk about this topic of, and I know I've talked about it before, so if you're not new to this channel, you've probably already seen the video where I talk about this idea and this concept. But if you are new, maybe this will help you. Because I am constantly talking to people about this subject. And I want everybody to know, even anybody that I directly deal with that hasn't heard this from me, or maybe even has, that it is totally cool to be empowered, to find out your own information, to question and critically think on the things that you are being told or taught, or I mean, in some cases, sort of bullied to do. There are people out there that will say that you're doing the very wrong thing, and as such, they should listen to what they're saying. And that can be very hard as a horse owner, because there's so much that you wish you knew, you don't know, and it can be quite intimidating. And some people take advantage of that. Some don't. Some just don't really think about that part. But they may not make you feel very good for being more empowered or more knowledgeable. And they may sort of maybe question your sources. They may ridicule your sources. Instead of addressing what you're talking about. So I think it's very important and completely justified that if you have this gut instinct, if you have these feelings of maybe something's not right, whatever it may be, your horse isn't being treated well, horse isn't being cared for well, something's not going as well as you'd like it to be, as it's your horse. You have every right. And it also sort of applies to if you have a friend who has a horse and you've watched somebody else do something to your friend's horse, you're like, hey, you know, that feeling is very common. I mean, I've heard so many stories. I have quite a few clients who have told me these exact same things, which is why when I've talked about when I go to trim or something, I'll show up and there's one of many types of stories, but this story comes up a lot where, and even for training for that matter, I'll show up and the horse is usually a basket case. Usually there's something really crazy, you know, they don't respond well. And I show up and they're just quite calm because I'm quite calm. And the owner might say something like, you know, it always seemed weird that my horse freaked out a lot. You know, this is, you know, and I said, I don't know. I'm seeing a pretty calm, sleepy looking horse, so I don't know any different. And, you know, that gut instinct that you might have where you're thinking, this doesn't seem right. It's okay to pursue that and critically think about it. And in fact, you'll find yourself stronger for it. Because you may find out that you're wrong, but you may find out that you're right. And when you find out that you're right and you make a different decision and everything gets better, you become even more powerful for it. Stronger, wiser, more knowledgeable. And becoming more knowledgeable, wiser, and stronger sounds like a great thing to me. And so trust your instincts. Become empowered. Ask questions. Be critical. Not critical as a negatively critical, but a critical thinker for your horse's sake. Because I'd say almost every story that I have heard, when somebody has done that, it has turned out better for their horse. And in turn, for them. So, I want to say that. It's really important to me. Thank you for listening. The other thing I wanted to say actually is thank you everybody for the amount of positivity and just really nice comments. Like just some really cool stories that have come through. Everybody who has taken their time to share those and share their really nice thoughts. You should know that we share quite a few of these stories and these compliments and these positive feelings with our own daughters, to introduce them to the idea that the world is full of a lot of really nice, cool people. And we're very proud to sort of help host, you know, one of many other communities, obviously, that are out there that have this type of positivity. We're very proud of that. So thank you very much, everybody who has contributed to that. And thanks, David, for coming out today. I'll talk to you again soon. That's it for now. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Yeah.